Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up?
We're back. It is February 28th. So you guys know what that means, right?
No.
That
What
means
does it mean?
It means it's time for our February monthly awards. So we did this in January. A little quick 3-minute video or so of just pictures and us talking. But we've since gotten the gift of video
Yeah.
from the podcast gods
We've been blessed.
after some technical difficulties here and there.
We hope this one's a lot smoother.
Kind of figuring this out. As you can see,
Yeah.
we're no longer in a bunker.
Yeah. We upgraded.
We got lights.
We have.
If you watched
we
the
have
stream, you
stuff.
saw we got lights. Our audio isn't good, but our lights are good.
Yeah.
Anyway, February monthly awards, like last time, male wrestler of the month, female wrestler of the month, and match of the month. So February, only 28 days. So a little less time for them to get some shine. Like Alex said when we were figuring this out, it was a slow month.
Yes,
So
it
it-
was.
Took a little bit of deliberation from all of us, but let's get right into it. Who wants to do male wrestler of the month?
I think this one belongs to Chris.
Chris, this is all you.
Male wrestler of the month. We got Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Apollo, Braun Strowman, and Cody.
All right, so Chris, if you had to pick from the 5 people we decided, who would you pick and why?
Who would I would pick?
Who's your vote?
My vote. It was between Braun and Seth, but I think I
Not
would go.
Apollo.
God no. Why is he even on the list?
He had a great month.
He had a
dude.
really good month.
What of losing?
I know you're a hater, but he had a good month.
Yeah, getting knocked out all the time. All right, so it was between Braun and Seth. I feel like Seth did really well in the gauntlet match, and the chamber, but I feel like Braun just like wrecked everyone. He got everyone like 5 people out,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and he had a guy with a guitar, a bass. It doesn't get better than that. Yeah, he just wrecks. So Braun is my pick.
All right. Braun has 1 vote. So I'll go here. Obviously, Roman Reigns did win the Elimination Chamber, so
Boo.
that's a good start for someone. Cody was my personal throw in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a great job being a heel in New Japan with the Bullet Club split storyline that's going on over there. So I personally said he had to be on there just to change it up a little bit between the WWE guys. But yeah, I went Seth Rollins. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but his gauntlet match performance was pretty legendary. And he did well in Elimination Chamber too, and it looks like he's going to get an Intercontinental title shot at WrestleMania. So I went Seth Rollins for that. So Alex,
Yeah.
you have the chance to decide.
Yeah, it was the
This
tiebreaker. It was a tough decision between Braun and Seth. I went with Seth.
Oh wow,
So Seth is our male
Seth Rollins,
wrestler of the month.
male wrestler of the month.
But for pretty much the same reasons as Steven, amazing gauntlet match. They really went back to his roots, made him, Monday Night Rollins again for
Yes,
this
sir.
month. Super excited to see what they're going to do with the Intercontinental title. At Mania, he gets that shot. So really, really good month for him. Put on a lot of good matches this month. So I'm excited to see what the next month and going forward for Seth is like.
Indeed. So Seth Rollins enters the race for male wrestler of the month.
Well deserved.
And so it's him and Cien Almas in the
Yeah.
running for the rest of the year so far for us. So I'll take women's here.
Mhm.
I'll go with women's. So our nominees were Asuka, obvious reasons, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Bailey, surprise entrant there, and Tennille Dashwood, formerly known as Emma, who got her start on the indie circuit this month. Me and Alex saw her
Mm-hmm.
wrestle in
Great times.
Wrestle Pro, and she entered the Women of Honor tournament for Ring of Honor as a surprise entrant. So she had a good month. My pick personally was Alexa Bliss, who defended her title in the Elimination Chamber against the odds. She won, so that's why I picked her. And as always, she's doing some great heel work. What about you, Alex?
I was stuck between Bailey and Asuka. I think Bailey had a really, really strong month. I really like what they did with her character. Again, they went back to NXT Bailey, which everyone loved, so that was good for her. But I had to go with the Empress of Tomorrow. I had to go with Asuka as my pick. She had a fantastic month as usual, dominating everyone in her path.
Mm-hmm.
We have our predictions of what she's going to do at WrestleMania, even though you don't agree with that. But we'll see what she does. She had a fantastic month, a great match, or a solid match against Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, I went with that.
Okay. Chris.
Asuka as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right into it.
Well, because, her name's Asuka. So she got points there. She's also an unstoppable force. Her nickname's Empress of Tomorrow.
It's a pretty cool nickname.
So, yeah, it's brutal. It's some savage stuff right there. And then, she's going to probably face off with Bliss. So it's going to be great. I actually went out and asked some people about that, and they said Bliss.
Well, based on Raw this week, yes, it will be her. But we'll get into it on our
look at
podcast.
that. Look at
But
that.
who's the stupid one? I laid down money and no one took it, but I still think it's going to end up going that way. I'll tell you guys on the
Want to
podcast.
bet on
You
that.
guys are going to have to listen on the podcast to find out what
Yeah.
I think. But that leaves the match of the month. But first, we should say Asuka is the unanimous women's wrestler of the year so far. She's won
Yes,
both months.
she
so
is.
she's got a good head start on everyone else.
Yep.
So match of the month, Chris, take it away.
We have the gauntlet match
From Raw,
from
2-hour
Raw.
gauntlet match.
We have Asuka versus Sasha.
Also from Raw.
We have Asuka versus Bailey.
Also from
From-
Raw.
yeah.
Raw had a
We
good
have
month.
AJ versus Cena. Dun, dun,
From
dun.
SmackDown this past week.
We have, I can't read your handwriting right there.
Do you want me to say it?
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak from 205 Live.
Yeah, those
Good
people.
match. So Chris, what was your
Gauntlet.
vote? You went Gauntlet?
Gauntlet. That was pretty tight.
You don't have
Seth
to-
Rollins went in pretty hard with that.
Yeah. Braun won too. That's right. Wow. You voted for him rest of the month and then you're going to
Yeah.
end it?
Yeah, I think what made that match pretty fun was Seth.
Well, yeah. No, that definitely made it.
I mean,
Sure.
it's always fun seeing Braun throw people around, but I think, Seth definitely made that. Was it like an hour he's in there?
Hour and 5 minutes.
So there you go.
Alex?
I also went with the gauntlet match as well. Being a fan of wrestling for almost as long as Steven, but not as into it. That was probably the best Raw match I saw in the last 4 or 5 years, I want to say. I was really, really into it. And like Chris said, Seth was fantastic in it. He made, everyone was drawn into that match because of Seth. It was unfortunate to see him go after the hour and 5. But, seeing my second favorite wrestler, or almost current favorite wrestler, Braun Strowman, destroy people at the end, that was also fantastic. So I really, really enjoyed that match. And I think a lot of people really like that match as well.
Yep. And since my opinion doesn't really matter here because you guys already voted, I also went with the Gauntlet match. So it was a unanimous pick. And that enters the conversation with Gargano versus Almas at NXT TakeOver. Match of the month goes to the Gauntlet match. And those are our February awards. I think we'll throw a little graphic up here.
Yeah.
Now to see who's won both months so far. I think Alex is going to put that together.
Yeah, I'll put
hopefully.
that together.
Otherwise, we look stupid because I just said that.
Yeah, I'll put something together where we have who won what and funny pictures like I
Yeah.
did with the Elimination Chamber. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. You guys will like that graphic that I make, hopefully.
Yep. So, like I said, that's matches and wrestlers of the month of February 2018. Hopefully, March makes our lives a little easier.
Yes.
Not as much deliberating.
Yes.
Got some New Japan shows too this month. We have Fastlane.
We do have Fastlane.
And if Raw keeps it up, probably got a couple matches on there too.
Yeah.
But, like I said, match of the month, wrestlers of the month for February. That's it. Now go listen to our podcast for this week where we recap Raw and SmackDown. Good shows. Chris, any final thoughts?
No.
No? All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.